the first of 2 races here tonight. As the field lines up, I need to hear it. Race fans, are you ready? Off to turn 4, we are green. Great start there from Tyler Holmes. Got a bit bunched up there into turns 1 and 2. Travis Holmes looks to take second with ease around the outside of Tanya Wilson. Brad Generous will stick right behind her. Stephen Ainge in 5th place. And yeah. So the Holmes brothers in the top 2 spots. Wilson in 3rd, under pressure from Brad Generous in car number 63. That blue and bright green race car, like new livery on him. And problems for 28 of Heath Martin. Slow up high. Looks like he's getting off the track. Yep. As he pulls off the track, that leaves us with 6 cars on the racetrack now. So then, with 28 laps of racing left, it's Tyler Holmes, followed by his brother Travis Holmes, Tanya Wilson, Brad Generous, rounding your top 5, Stephen Ainge. Or Sean Norman is about to apply the pressure on Stephen Ainge if he's not careful. The Holmes brothers have quite a bit of history here at this racetrack. They have won The Holmes brothers here at Alaska Raceway Park have won 4 championships in the class here at Alaska Raceway Park, 2 apiece. Anya Wilson also has a pair of championships under her belt as well. Brad Generous, sometimes a front runner. More often than not, he'll finish in the top 3. So watch out for him here this afternoon. All the while, the top 4 are within 1.2 seconds of each other. Stephen Ainge just hanging on back. Of course, debutant Sean Norman rounds out the field. He's having a very good debut so far. Looks like Tanya Wilson and Brad Generous are going to close the gap a little bit on Travis Holmes in car number 2. They look relatively even. Their race car setups are mostly even. They run the same body, if I recall correctly. And so that might indicate the really strong performances on the track historically. Wilson, a little bit tight there off of turn 2. Was able to get a better exit than Generous, regardless thereof. Running off top 4, a little bit high there for Tyler Holmes. That's probably what he prefers to run. An outside line car. Is it just me, or the top 4 are starting to get a little bit closer to each other as the race winds down? As we head into the first third of the 30-lap feature. 20 laps to go. Car around down the inside on the front straightaway. That's Brad Generous. He's got to face the wrong way. And he's got to back fired up. And caution is out for the first time here tonight, as Generous will fall to tail back, causing that caution. Top 3, Tyler Holmes, Travis Holmes, Tanya Wilson, followed by Stephen Ainge and car number 5, Sean Norman. While we're on a caution, race fans, if you want to head over to the crate for some food and or some drinks, you may go ahead and do so. If you are 21 years and older, you may grab yourself an adult beverage. One lap to green, as indicated by race control. We will have, coming to the green flag, 21 laps to go. Your top 6, the Holmes brothers, Tanya Wilson, Stephen Ainge, Sean Norman, and Brad Generous rounds out the field. Here we go again. Race fans, are you ready? We're back underway. A good start there from Travis Holmes on the outside. He may not get the jump in the start-finish line, but he's in a good setup to pass Tyler Holmes for the race lead in turns 1 and 2. Tanya Wilson just behind in case anything happens. Holmes with a good exit off at the back straightaway. Let's see what makes of that off of turns 3 and 4. He might have an outside line car for the long run. Neck and neck of the line. Give it to Travis Holmes for that lap lead. Wilson still hanging behind. This is actually going to bring her closer to the top 2. It looks like she's keeping her distance in case something happens. There's 20 laps to go. That's a smart idea to do out here in the Baby Grands. It's pretty unpredictable with the amount of mechanical grip those cars have. Tyler Holmes, no, he did not get the lead off the line. That was Travis Holmes once again. So then, stagnant side by side are the Holmes brothers. Stephen Ainge hanging back and forth. He might be closing up in the battle for the lead if things keep up as they are now. Brad Generous down the inside of Sean Norman for 5th. As Tyler Holmes, oh, that was hard to tell if he let it up the line. But those two are fighting for not last, that being in the top 5. As Travis Holmes, I believe, surrenders the lead to Tyler Holmes to maybe set him up for another lap. Yes, he does. Tanya Wilson down the inside of Travis Holmes. Is she going to be able to get a wheel in? Not quite. Wilson will have to wait to set him up there for a second. But the top 3 under a blanket at the moment. It was exactly like this 1 year ago in the track championship. They were separated by 6 points at the end of the year. Of course, Travis Holmes being victorious in that campaign. Holmes has a better exit off of turn 2 now. The battle for 5th is still continuing on between Sean Norman and Brad Generous, the unsung heroes of the grid. But Tyler Holmes is going to try to run away with the races. We are at the halfway point here in the Baby Grand class. Generous still having a tough time getting around Sean Norman. So Norman holding on to a top 5 spot in car number 5. That's what we like to see for rookies in this class. Top 3 still under a blanket. Anything can happen with those 3. If all 3 crash, this could be the catbird seat there for Stephen Ainge in car number 3. Meanwhile, Travis Holmes looks to peek a nose on the inside of Tyler Holmes. Holmes had a pretty wide turn 4 exit. Once again on the wraps, Tanya Wilson got a bit tight there on the exit of turn 2. He might give an opportunity to set them up should anything happen between those two. Close quarters there. Travis Holmes mashes the throttle off the exit of 4, but does not have an opportunity on the inside of Tyler Holmes. He will still hold on to the race lead as we have 12 laps to go into the feature. A better exit there for Travis Holmes as he's going to set up Tyler Holmes down the inside for the lead. Entering turn 3 now. He's halfway. He's got a full door in on Tyler Holmes. He's going to try to pressure him at the outside. Holmes powers around, or Tyler Holmes powers around for the lead. I have to remember those two are the same surname. They are brothers. As the caution is out once again, car number 5 is stalled out in the grass. That's debutante Sean Norman. Sean Norman got the car back under power. Of course, Sean Norman will have to go tail back for causing that caution as we are still at 12 laps to go in the Baby Grand class. Some amazing racing from the top 3 in this race. Tyler Holmes, Travis Holmes, and Tanya Wilson, your top 3. Stephen Ainge in 4th. Rounding out your top 5 is Brad Generous. Sean Norman will round out the rest of the grid. And indicated by race control, it's going to be 1 to green at the line. 1 to green. And this is a double file restart because we do have more than 10 laps to go. As we'll take the green flag, it'll be 11 laps to go. Quick break from the action there in the Baby Grands at Alaska Raceway Park. One more time for the first feature race of the Baby Grands. Race fans, are you ready? Field bunches up once again. Tyler Holmes with a great restart. We're green flag once again Tanya Wilson with a great start as well. She gets second at the line from Travis Holmes. Is she going to be able to get a nose on him and pass him for second? Oh, not quite. I'm not entirely sure about that one. They're still side by side for second. And in turn 3, Wilson wisely backs out on the inside. She might be able to set Travis Holmes up for second. As Brad Generous gets around Stephen Ainge for fourth. Car number 5 is, trying to get a nose there. Gets caught up by Stephen Ainge there for fifth. Sean Norman, very confident with his race car. He's going to go around the outside of Stephen Ainge for fifth place. Meanwhile, Holmes Brothers, 1-2, Tyler and Travis. As Tanya Wilson just hardly falls behind, as there's still a battle there for fifth with Stephen Ainge and Sean Norman for the top 5 spot. Give it to Norman as he gets around the outside. He's not quite clear yet of Stephen Ainge there. He's going to have to power around the outside once more and turns 1 and 2. Yes, he does. He gets that position, top 5 there for Sean Norman. Meanwhile, further up front, the Holmes Brothers are nose to tail, as I'm not quite sure what happened further back. Be it as it may, Travis might be waiting to set up Tyler Holmes. He's got an outside line run going. With 8 laps left in the race, Tanya Wilson still hanging strong in third. Car around Stephen Ainge off the exit of turns 1 and 2, as he's going to get it back rolling. With 7 laps to go, he's got it back going. Though he might have shot rocks on the track, I'm not entirely sure about that one. Meanwhile, Travis Holmes setting up Tyler Holmes for the race lead down the inside. He's got a nose in, but is it going to be able to clear him? No, Tyler Holmes still under pressure from Travis Holmes to the race lead. This is a great opportunity for Tanya Wilson, for those two to wear their tires down so Wilson can take advantage of this opportunity for position. Sean Norman is trying to close the gap on Brad Generous for fourth, as Ainge almost gets the outside wall. He's trying to clear himself from the leaders at this time. But 5 laps to go now. He's rounds turns 3 and 4 for 4 laps to go now. Holmes Brothers still 1-2. Although Tyler Holmes a little loose there on the exit, very loose off the exit with Stephen Ainge. In car number 3, he's going to go low to let Tanya Wilson go. Yep, that's what he's going to do. All right then. Travis trying to set up Tyler. He's got an outside line, the inside line run now. He's got a nose in, 3 laps to go now. And he's got him. Great pass there from Travis Holmes down the inside, but now an attempt to cross over there from Tyler Holmes. He's got a nose in. Is he going to be able to dive it in? Yes, he is. Close quarters there between the Holmes brothers. 22 laps to go now, side by side. Fantastic pass for the race lead by Travis Holmes, but this battle is not over yet. Tanya Wilson, save for anything happening on the track, may have to settle for third. Side by side once again, Tyler Holmes forcing the two wide at the track. White flag in the air, give it to Travis Holmes. Still side by side once more. Tyler Holmes loose off of turn 2. That might be all she wrote. He may have a last-ditch effort there to ascend. Yes, but that might not be enough. Travis Holmes off of turn 4. Big slide there from Tyler Holmes. Travis wins it. Tanya Wilson will come home in third. Brad Generous in fourth. And your first top 5, give it to Sean Norman.
Thank you.
Great rookie debut from car number 5.
What'd you think of that, ladies and gentlemen? That was a heck of a race between brothers. Your big winner is the number 2 of Travis Holmes, returning champion here in the Baby Grand class. As I told you just a moment ago, we are running 2 features in the Baby Grand class. We will not be doing interviews and trophies at this time. We will at the end of the night when they run their second feature, so the brothers can get back there. They can work on their cars. All of them can work on their cars.